welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Today I'll be doing an all my dolls collection with my American girls. I thought that would be the best video to kickstart my channel, and I wanted to do a little backstory on how I started collecting. So I received my first doll for my 10th birthday. At the time, this was back in 2003, so at that time there wasn't as many historicals and that many dolls to choose from as there is now. So I was between having Samantha or someone that looked like me. I mean, Samantha does have, my brown hair, the brown eyes. But I wanted one that maybe didn't have a name that I could name, and one that was mine, that I got to create. So for my 10th birthday, I vividly remember the entire day, and waiting in my bedroom was Just Like You 13, and my first ever doll who started my collection, Just Like You 13, Miss Melody. Everyone give her a round of applause, please. She's beautiful. Melody comes from the Disney movie, The Little Mermaid, the second movie, where she has a daughter. Her daughter's Melody. And I loved that movie. So at the time, at that age, that was my favorite movie. I loved music and just thought that that was the cutest thing. So I loved mermaids. I loved everything about Belle and Ariel. I know I went through a phase with her where I wanted her to be Samantha, which she is Melody, and I love her for that. But I tried to call her Sammy and Sam, and it just didn't feel right because she's Miss Melody. Whole spin around for her because she has been around with me for over 20 years now, and that's really special. I just love her so much, and yeah, this is Melody. So there definitely was a gap between Melody and my next doll. I still very much loved Americangirl. I still looked at the catalogs, but I thought I was too old to be collecting dolls. But this past summer, I was looking at what kind of hobbies I would be interested in, and I just really wanted a hobby that I could lose myself in. I could just feel safe from the world, and I remember that Americangirl really did that when I was a child. It really was a safe place for me. So I bought my second doll. My husband said, hey, why don't you just go on the website, pick a doll, and buy her. So my second doll is Miss Kit Kittredge, and I love her so much. Reason why I picked her for my second doll is I loved her as a child. I actually had a friend growing up that also collected Americangirl, and she had a few dolls, including Kit, and I really gravitated towards her when we would play, and I just loved how her hair was short, and she was a tomboy, but she was also would wear dresses, so she just really was that girl for me. I'm just so happy to have her. She's definitely has become my comfort doll, and I just knew I needed to have her. And I'm so happy she was my first adult, my first doll back into a collecting. So she's very special to me. And yeah. So after Kit, I really deep dived back into the hobby, full force, and I started watching a lot of YouTube videos and just trying to get my knowledge into the dolls and into the collections. And I was hearing from a lot of the videos about how a lot of people were getting success on Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, eBay. So I decided to start on Facebook because I felt comfortable where I knew that I could, if I didn't like the doll or it wasn't what they said it was, I could just simply leave. I didn't have to worry about a return or anything. So I knew going into looking for a doll, I wanted to rehab one just so that I could get the practice to restring Melody. I didn't want my first time restringing to be on Melody, so I thought if they need a little bit of TLC, that's fine. So Facebook it was. On Facebook one day, and this was right after I got Kit, and I saw two dolls that were listed for $40. And I was like, steal. I didn't know who the dolls were, and I knew that I could, at least rehab them. I thought I could sell them to, buy, a brand new doll. It was just really me to just see if I could rehab these dolls. And I didn't know who they were. So I had an inkling on this third one, and I was right. And that is Miss Ruthie Smithens. And this is Kit's best friend, so it was just perfect. It was just like full circle moment, all in one. And yeah, I think she's stunning. I love that I have Kit and Ruthie together. I definitely want to get all the best friend dolls eventually, but I'm just really happy that my first was Ruthie because I just got Kit. So I did get to restring her. I got to learn how to do that, and was able to do that with Melody because of her and because of this next doll, Leah Clark. And I absolutely love Leah. I think she's stunning. Her collection is just so fun, and yeah, I'm so happy to have her as well. So after having the luck that I had with Ruthie and Leah, I continued to keep looking on Facebook, and I found a listing for this next doll, and she was listed for $45, new in box. And I was like, yeah, I'm on my way. So my fifth doll in my collection is Grace Thomas. She is stunning, absolutely stunning. I think they really did a lot with her collection. I wish they still put more effort into it like they did with hers. But I love her so much. I'm always afraid to touch her and to, spend time with her because I don't want her to be damaged, but I know that I just love her so much. I think she's just so pretty, and I'm just so happy that I have her in my collection. Actually start looking on eBay as well as Facebook, and I saw a listing for this doll that was new in box, $120. And at the same time, I also saw a doll that was listed on Facebook, who came with a box, wasn't new, but was like new. And I really fell in love with both of them. And I got them, even though I ordered the doll on eBay, I went and picked up the other doll in person. So they are intertwined by 2 days. So they're kind of, 6 and 7, but they're kind of the same. It's kind of similar to what happened with Leah and Ruthie. So my number 6 doll is Luciana Vega. I love her. I think she is so cute. I love her bang. I think it's like the cutest little thing. It's different. And I think she's stunning. I love her collection. And yeah, I'm just really happy to have her. I made sure she didn't have the wonky eyes, and because that was really important to me. I didn't even know about that until I was looking for her, and there was a doll, there was a Luciana that I was between this one and another one, but her eyes were definitely the wonky eyes, unfortunately, so went with her. Happy to have her, and yeah, she's number 6. Brings me to my 7th doll, and that is Truly Me, number 75. This is Arlo Michael, and I think he is so precious. Like, he is too cute. Too cute. Like, are you kidding? Look at him. So I'm really happy to have him as well, and he was definitely a necessity. So another great place to look for Americangirl items is Amazon. They do sometimes have mirrored sales with the Americangirl website, or in this instance, they do have the Prime Day sales. So this is where I got my next doll on the list, and that is Corinne Tan. She's so stunning. I love her. I really fell in love with her after seeing her movie. That was actually on Prime, and then I think now it's on Netflix. But it's a really cute story, and I just think she's such a beautiful doll. I don't think the website, American Girl's website, does a very good job with showing how beautiful these dolls really are. Their stock photos don't do them justice ever. And she's one of them. Like, she is so stunning in person. Like, stunning. So yeah, I got her for $70 on the Amazon Prime Day sale. And I did get a few of her items as well, like her dog, um, and her accessories, just because there was great sales. I know that there was this past sale for Black Friday that was similar or even cheaper than Prime. Um, but yeah, I just was really happy to get her. I know that she's coming up to, I'm sure, be retired soon. So I'm happy I did get to add her to my collection. So that brings us to number 9 on the list. And I was specifically looking for this doll. I really just fell in love with her collection and her mold, and she reminded me a lot of Leah. And I found her on Facebook Marketplace for $150. She came with her box. She was mostly a display doll, so I knew going into it she didn't have much play or anything. So she was pretty much basically brand new. And that is Jess McConnell. She is another sweetheart. Like, I love her. I really do. She's so cute. And I love her. I don't know if you can see that. Her zigzag part is super cute. And I definitely need to restring her soon. Even though she was a display doll, of course, I think she was just standing. And so she definitely needs a little restring. The next doll I was specifically looking for, and I'm not really a big fan of the Be Forever line in general, so I wanted this doll to, be the historical line version, her first edition meat outfit. And so I found her on eBay for $170 new in box. And that is Rebecca Rubin. Her hair is needs a little bit of love, but look at her. I'm just really happy to have her. I love her collection. I love her meat dress. I think it's actually really cute, and her boots. But yeah, I love that she's part of the family. After getting Rebecca, I really wanted to focus on what was still on the website because I wanted to beat the secondhand market. I wanted to try to buy everything that I wanted on the website before it got retired or before I wasn't able to get it. So that's kind of my main focus for the next couple dolls. So I saw that they were coming out with this doll, and she was up for pre-order, which I'm sure that might give it away of who she is. But I knew I needed to have her because I really do think she's gorgeous, and I'm a huge fan of the Corinne mold. So when I knew she was going to get the Corinne mold, I had to have her. Moana. They really did such a beautiful job with Moana. I want to get all the Disney Playline dolls, at least to start with. And I did, when I did purchase her, she of course was brand new on the website. She was $135, so I think she's really worth it. I did get her accessories, so I did get Hey Hey and Pua. She's beautiful, and I'm glad that she's my first Disney princess too. I think she's very special. It was exciting to order something and get her in right when everyone else did. It wasn't something that I missed out on. It was something that I got to be a part of, so that was really exciting. So she's really special for that. So around Black Friday, I knew that my trip to the American Girl store in New York was fast approaching. And I knew that I wanted to buy a doll in the store. I wanted to pick her out. I wanted to be able to purchase her at the store walk around New York and have my American Girl bag in tow. So right before we went on the trip, they had a Black Friday star deal for 20% off all historicals. And I knew that that was a great deal. They don't really have the historicals on sale. Dolls really, but definitely the historicals on sale often. So I knew that this was my chance because the dolls were coming at $100 each. So that brings me to my next doll, Linnea Mitchell. She's so stunning. She's another one that her stock photo just does not do her justice. And she's really special because my birthday is actually Pearl Harbor Day, and that is what her story is centered around. And I just really think that that's special. So alongside Linnea, I also got Claudie. Oh my god. I love Claudie. I love her. She's so beautiful. Honestly, stunning. And I say that with everybody, but they really are. They're the stunning dolls. They really are. Like, they do such a good job. And I knew I needed her. I still need to get them other outfits so I can change them out of their meat outfits, but I'm just so happy to finally have her. She was definitely on my list for a very long time, so I got her. So that brings us to the grand finale. We actually went to the American Girl store a few weeks back and for my birthday, and I really did want to still buy a doll in store because I still wanted that experience. We were still going. Without further ado, Nikki and Isabel Hoffman. Oh, I love them. I couldn't separate them. I knew that when I bought them, they would have came in a pair. I knew that, like, going into it, that if I bought Nikki, I had to buy Isabel. And they're a pair. They're a pair. Like, I had to get them at the same time. I had to. I had to. Oh, like, I opened up Nikki first because she is older. So that's just what I did. They're great, and I'm just happy to have them. So that concludes my collection of American Girl dolls. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye! Oh, God, this is so awkward. Okay. And she's the July, just like you 13 girl. That was not a good entrance. Come on now. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it, girl. It's okay. Okay. Girl, you in the picture. For her, she's not a historical in my collection. What? Yeah, she is. Okay, girl, start over. Girl, what happened to you, hon? Girl, we can't be looking like that for the camera. Girly pop. Girl, you like in the shot. I was specific of what am I going on about?